In the kitchen now with Heidi. She is a mom and wife and a busy lady. And she and a group of gals came up with an amazing idea. You've been on the show before. Tell us about your group and what you do.
Well, we own a small business called 10 Below Freezer Meal Co-op and Consulting. And what we do is we try to make getting dinner to the table much easier by providing you with help with making freezer meals. We do workshops. We can come into your home and set up a workshop in your home, or we also have workshops at the Community Center of Bellevue and De Pere.
So it's super cool. What these ladies did is they thought, you know what, life is so crazy busy. We are all about home-cooked meals. So why not each of us meet once a month, is it?
Right, yep. And then we also have a freezer meal exchange. So a group of friends, we meet together once a month. We bring 6 of the same meals, so we're saving time by cooking, having all the ingredients out, cooking one of the same meal, and then we go to our exchange and we come home with 6 different meals.
So cool. So, you know, you cook one thing, but you make it, you know, times 6. And then the other ladies each bring something. So you leave there, as you said, Heidi leaves there with 6 different meals that will last the month on those crazy busy nights that she can have in her freezer, pull it out in the morning. Anything from crock pot dishes to casseroles, lots of grilling. So now, yeah, you know, you'd think freezer meals, you'd think, you know, slow cooker and casseroles. But what about doing some stuff that you could do now and have on those busy summer nights? So freezer meals for summer and the grill. So that's what we're doing. We're doing some chicken skewers, and I'm real excited about this because I didn't really, you know, think about cutting up and marinating chicken and putting it in your freezer. But what a lifesaver, you know, time saver.
You can have dinner on the table in 15 minutes.
I'm all about that. All right, so we're going to make a marinade, and I'm going to get to work. I'm chopping up some peppers. So I just want these in like a nice big, like 2-inch pieces, something like that?
1 or 2-inch pieces.
Okay.
And I'm grating some ginger.
Okay, fresh ginger. Wow, that makes all the difference in the world if you have the time to do that.
Right, adds a nice zing.
I love kebabs. I think that they just look so pretty and they're so easy to do. And they kind of make you look like a rock star, but
but they're really quite simple.
Yeah, exactly. And they're cheap.
And the kids always love them because it's kind of cool to have something on a stick.
Absolutely. Everything's better on a stick. That's what I always say. But the marinade really is the key to a good kebab, to give it some flavor and give these veggies some flavor. So this is kind of an Asian marinade?
Right. It has, and the sweetness part of it comes from honey, which is kind of nice because then you're not adding tablespoons of refined sugar. It's a healthier dish, I think. There's some garlic in here, some minced garlic.
So garlic, ginger, honey.
And then some pure sesame seed oil.
Yum, I love that.
It gives a nice nutty flavor, something a little bit different.
I'm just going to turn the ones that we've got going on the grill here just to make sure that they cook on both sides. And I love grilling vegetables. I think it just, oh man, just takes them to a whole nother level and keeps it all outside. It's all like on these kebabs, maybe just some couscous or rice and dinner's done, you know?
Right.
Got it all going on. And then balsamic vinegar was the last ingredient you put in there.
Balsamic vinegar. You can use even a little salt if you want a little salt.
So now I've got my peppers. So I put my peppers in like a Ziploc bag?
Correct. Because if you're getting it ready for freezing, the peppers will probably get a little soggy if you put them right in the marinade. So if you put peppers in a separate Ziploc bag and I like to just drizzle a little bit of olive oil. That helps with the freezing. And if you want a little salt, you can do that. And then you get all the air out of the bag. And then the next bag will have the chicken and the marinade. So the time that it's for marinating is being spent while it's in your freezer and thawing. You don't have to wait for it in your fridge all day before you grill it.
I like that. So squeeze, that's the key, to really squeeze the air out of that bag.
Yep.
Okay, so did I do good here?
Yep, looks good.
I put a little olive oil in there. All right,
Perfect.
all right. So now we've got our chicken. So we're using just boneless, skinless breasts of chicken.
Correct. This is about 3 to 4 breasts of chicken.
Okay, so we'll get it in there. Let me get some tongs. Hold on one second.
Okay.
And again, about 1 to 2 inch pieces.
Right, and you want to make sure that you kind of chop them so that they're evenly sized, because then they will cook better on the grill.
Okay, and about the same size as the veggies, too.
Right, exactly.
Now we did peppers, but could you also throw some onions in there?
I would prefer onions. I prefer onions over peppers. You could also use mushrooms or all, you know, whatever
Sure.
zucchini, whatever vegetables you like. The peppers always just add a nice color.
Yeah, they do. They really do. So here's our marinade. Again, soy sauce, or excuse me, not soy sauce. We used balsamic vinegar, a little bit of sesame oil, honey, fresh garlic, and ginger. And that was kind of the secret ingredient, was the fresh ginger and all that garlic and the honey to sweeten it up just a little bit. Let me get every little last bit out of there. Okay, so now what would you do?
So now what I would do is I would just let the air all out of the bag, seal it up, massage it around a little just to make sure that the chicken is well coated.
Yeah, you want to get every little piece of it into that goodness.
Exactly. And then you're going to take those 2 bags and put them in a larger bag
Okay. And then into the freezer.
and into the freezer.
How long would this last in the freezer?
You could keep it in actually 3 to 6 months, but it's so good you may want to use it right away.
I think so too. And then pull it out of the freezer the morning of, let it thaw in your fridge, load it up onto skewers.
You can garnish it with some sesame seeds.
Yum.
You can toast them too to give it a little more flavor.
That
but-
looks fantastic. How can people find out more about what you do and get a hold of your cookbook?
Sure, we have a website, www.10belowfreezermeals.com, and there's lots of information about our workshops. There are the menus that we could do for you. We also have our cookbook and information recipes, so there's a lot of things on there. Meal planners, so check it out.
Yeah, a great time saver for sure, making things ahead. Heidi's going to stick around and show us how to do freezer coleslaw, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back.